Ladies and gentlemen, the playoffs are upon us, and who's in it? We made it, guys.
So did we.
Okay, but we knew you were going to make it. Okay. RCB have risen from the ashes, and they have won their last 6 in 6, and they've made it to playoffs, knocking out CSK. And we knew Rajasthan and KKR were always going to make it. Sunrisers always looked like they would make it.
We made top 2.
RCB, with less than 1% chance, have made it. And I will brag about this because it is a good achievement. And let's see if it takes us anywhere.
It is a good achievement because I'll be the one to say I was one of the first people to be like, RCB out of the tournament, there's no chance of qualification. But somehow they've done it. And it's a huge respect to the players, to the staff, the managers, the captain, Virat Kohli for playing unbelievably well for this entire tournament. And I'm excited to see how RCB progress through the tournament. Obviously, they're in elimination stages at the moment.
Need 3 and 3.
Need to win 3 games, and it's their first IPL trophy, and also Virat Kohli's first IPL trophy.
All I'm saying is, every time we've won more than 5 in a row, we've always made it to the finals. That means we have to beat Rajasthan and whoever loses between you and KKR. And Will it be redemption? Will it be a reverse of 2016 in the sense that RCB finished second in 2016? This time Sunrisers did. And Sunrisers finished 4th in 2016. And this time RCB did. So does RCB do what Sunrisers did last year? I hope so.
I hope not. However, I will be the one to say it. If Sunrisers were... Obviously, I want Sunrisers to win. But if Sunrisers were to lose, I'd be happy if it was RCB. It would be nice to see Virat Kohli win a trophy. He deserves it. But let's move on. Shall we start this IPL playoff segment on our team of the tournament so far?
Yeah. You say it and I'll agree or disagree.
I've made a few notes here. But listen to me and then you guys can comment down below. Let us know what your team is. Yeah. But I've tried to include as many players as I think are worthy. So for the openers... Obviously, Kohli's been amazing, but I've put him at 3, and I've put Travis Head and Sunil Narine at number 1. Narine has to go in.
Got the most fantasy points. He's orange cap and purple cap contention. Travis Head has just been Travis Head. You have to have those two. No other option. I mean, honourable mentions. Abhishek Sharma has been very good. To be fair, can you think of any other openers?
Jaiswal, Butler, Phil Salt, yes, but I think Travis Head,
much better.
Yeah, other openers, Jaiswal, Gill, they've not all performed consistently.
Ruturaj, you could say,
but again, I think he's been a bit inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my top 3. Do you agree?
I agree.
Number 4, I didn't know who to go because it was between Surya Kumar Yadav and some players.
Yeah, but Sky's either done really bad or done really well.
Yeah, and he's been injured for a lot of the season too.
Yeah.
So I've gone for Rian Parag.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't think he bats at number 4.
I know, but you have to try. I'm trying to fit everyone in.
I could be biased here, but I think Spin Destroyer, Rajat Patidar.
But
he hasn't been consistent the whole season, but once he's clicked, he's been doing really well. But
the issue with a lot of RCB players on this list, the reason I don't have that many, first half atrocious.
Yeah.
A lot of RCB fans were asking, this player needs to get dropped, he needs to go. The reason Kohli made is because he's been consistent through the whole tournament.
Yeah. I agree.
So that's why I've gone for Rian Parag at 4. Plus he's a young kid, a breakthrough season. I wanted to include him.
Yeah.
And then number 5, I've gone for Shivam Dubey.
CSK fans are going to be hating this guy. I'm telling you now. I love Shivam Dubey, but for RCB, he did not do what he's doing at CSK. But some would say he's been an RCB insider based on the recent match against CSK. And what was it? 7 out of 15.
Yeah, he didn't.
He ran Rachin out.
It's like that meme. All the Indian players who've been selected and announced for the World Cup squad, they've all flopped since that announcement. And I think Shivam Dubey is one of them. Yeah. However, he is a threat. He's always a threat. Every team knowing Dubey is still to come.
It's scary. He hits 6s for fun. And we hope he brings back his form for the World Cup because we need him to fight.
So that's Shivam Dubey at 5. Number 6, I've gone for Nicholas Puran. Only because the numbers he's been putting up are ridiculous. And I don't think there have been that many good finishes. Because you see, Maxwell's not been playing well. Mm-hmm. Klaassen, he's been okay. but he's not been at his best. And that's coming from a Sunrisers fan. And I feel like a lot of top order batsmen are playing well, so less finishers have had to put in a shift.
Yeah. I'll be honest, Puran,
he plays when the game is already
the game's
lost.
already gone. Like the rest of his team, I'm sorry, but LSG's batting this year has been ridiculous. Like, if you see their batting order, it gives you nightmares. Like, you have Rahul, we have Quinton, you have Stoinis, you have all these big names, and then how is Puran the only one firing? But when he's firing, let's be honest,
he's amazing to watch.
Incredible. I don't know if it's the rest of the team making him look even better, but it has been good to watch.
Okay, now on to the bowlers. I've gone for 5 bowlers just because I wanted to include the bowlers in here. But obviously you might need an all-rounder and stuff like that. So I've gone for Natarajan, Chahal, Harshal Patel, orange cap holder currently.
Purple
cap holder.
Yeah.
Jasprit Bumrah because he's Jasprit Bumrah.
He's Jasprit Bumrah.
And Arshdeep Singh, who I think has been an underrated. He's somewhere top 3, top 4 of the orange cap as well. Purple. I keep saying orange. Purple cap.
Yeah. I don't agree with Natarajan because I think
I'm just saying it because he's a Sunriser.
I agree.
He's a boy. Come on.
Yeah, you have that love, but I wouldn't say Natarajan. But
this is off the top. I can't think of anyone else. That's my issue.
No one's really stood out to me this year.
It's really been a batter's paradise. This IPL. You're scoring 200 runs, 250, 280, 270.
I'm sad the record was broken. Okay, so Chahal can't be the only spinner. Surely there's been other good spinners.
Rashid has kind of not been that good this season.
Good.
I mean, you could say Kuldeep. Kuldeep has been decent.
Kuldeep, yeah. I hope he continues this form in the World Cup. No, the spinners haven't been that good.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Guys, obviously this is just our list. If you disagree, you can let us know in the comments.
Please. I don't agree with Natarajan, but I can't think of someone to substitute him with. I mean, I would say Yash Dayal because he's just...
Yash Dayal's been good.
He's been good, but I don't know if he's been good enough to be included in the all-time 2014-11. But I think it's a solid list. Bumrah's defo got his place there. Charles defo got his place there. Arshdeep, Natarajan... Harshal as well has got his place.
To be honest, I'm not a massive fan of Harshal, but he is purple cap holder, so you have to include him, even if he has been going at quite a few poor economy rate.
Some would say Deshpande because he's been getting a lot of wickets, but I don't rate him that much as a bowler. I think he's a complete Dinda Academy bowler.
Deshpande, yeah, and Tikshana has been a quiet. Pratirana hasn't been around; he's been injured.
Yeah.
Even the Fizz, he started off really well.
4 wickets in the first game.
But yeah.
Against RCB.
But honourable mentions, I say you could say DK. He's had a very underrated season. Good finisher.
Very good season.
Klaasen, obviously, but when Abhishek and Head are playing so well, I don't think he's had to do as much.
Yeah, I'd say also another turning point in RCB. Just for honourable mentions, I think Will Jacks has had a positive impact.
Will Jacks a very good player, yes. And obviously Patidar has really turned it up in the second half of the season.
Yeah. I think most of the RCB top to middle order batsmen have stepped up. They were really poor first half. Cam Green has started having some cameos all of a sudden. We'll see. But other mentions, KKR surely have some, but I can't think because every time I think of KKR, I'm just thinking of Narayan right now.
Narayan and Phil Salt have really propelled them. Rajasthan, Sanju Samson maybe.
Yeah,
he's having an underrated season.
Butler's been very inconsistent.
So is Jaiswal. They both have hundreds, but other than that, I don't think they've done much. Their bowling attack, Sandeep Sharma, he's been very good, at least in the first half of the season.
Very underrated. I think we both agree on this. Sandeep Sharma is a very good bowler, and we would take him in both our teams.
Chahal, Trent Bolt.
Yeah, how can we forget him?
How can we forget Trent Bolt? Very good. Maybe he makes it into the 11 actually, because we only have 3 overseas, I think, in the 11. So again, it's just a very rough 11. Best youngster to come out of this season.
Bro's got this question ready.
I got it because I got my boy.
Nitish. To be fair, I can't lie. I actually do back his statement. I think Nitish has been incredible. What a find. He will definitely play for India. I'm telling you now.
If he can improve his bowling, he just needs to improve it slightly. His batting and his fielding, he's an impeccable fielder. I've seen some of the catches he's taken, some of the IPL catches where he pushes it over the boundary. Amazing. And I'm so happy because he's a Telugu boy as well. You can't ask for much more as a Sunrisers fan. So yeah, my mention would be Nitish.
I would agree with that. When I'm thinking, Abhishek Sharma's been here for some time, but he still counts as a youngster. I really have liked watching him bat. I think such fearless batting. I think that's how T20 should play now. Like, you always have those memes like you're either one or two openers. You're either the aggressive guy who goes after the bowler straight away, or you're the guy who sees it through. Abhishek, honourable mention. I think what a season. I do think he should have been at least in the squad for the World Cup for India.
I think it might be a bit early.
But
as a Sunrisers fan, I think it might be a bit early.
But defo huge potential.
Exactly.
Nitish again. I'm just naming Sunrisers players because I can't think. Patidal's not young, I don't think.
Yeah. I mean, we could let us know again in the comments who your youngster of the season is. Okay, how about we go on to flop of the season?
Mitchell Starc.
No, I'm not going to say Mitchell Starc because he still has to bowl against us. If I call him a flop now, he'll get a hat trick against us tomorrow.
This guy's
is the worst
jinx.
So I'm not going to say Mitchell Starc. I'm going to say
I'm going to say Mitchell Starc. I'm still reminiscing the Kohli flicks for six that I've seen with the wrists.
A flop of the season? I don't know. I think
Spencer Johnson's up there. Who else?
Alzari Joseph is up there.
Oh god, Alzari Joseph. Hurts me.
I can't really think of many others off the top of my head.
I would say most of the RCB team at the first half of the season were flops. Like, you see their batting lineup, but now they're like playing to their potential.
Yeah, they're doing good now.
Who else? I'd say Rachin. The thing is, he only went for 3 crores, so you can't call him a flop. But I think I just expected a bit more because I know how good he is.
Daryl Mitchell as well, maybe.
I think Daryl Mitchell is a flop because for 14 crores, you do want a better result from a batsman, I think.
How about we go on to predictions?
Okay, go on.
So tomorrow, Sunrisers are playing KKR. Please, boys. My issue with Sunrisers is we have a very fragile batting order. Travis Head and Abhishek, they get out early. Then I think there's a lot of weight on the shoulders of our younger players like Nitish Kumar Reddy. And obviously Klaasen, he's there. He's arguably one of the best batsmen in the world right now in T20s. But you can't rely on him. So I'm always worried when we lose early wickets how we're going to recover from that. But I think obviously if Head and Abhishek get off to a good start, I think it'll be a good game. And I've found our bowling to be very weak this season. I don't think Bhuvi's been at his best, although he has improved in the second half of the season. Natarajan, he's been okay. He's on and off. Like some games he's looked amazing. Same with Pat Cummins. Like we know Pat Cummins is one of the best bowlers in the world.
I just don't know if T20.
T20 he's not always the best, but he's still there and he can be reliable. And we're playing this new Sri Lankan spinner. I forgot his name, but I don't know why we're playing him because he's very similar to Markande, who can also play.
And you can just have another overseas slot.
So yeah, and I am very scared for a KKR match. Although Phil Salt has left to play for England, Narayan is there, and I don't know. He's in very good form at the moment.
Yeah.
And then you still have so much batting. They have Russell. They have
if he clicks.
Nitish Rana come back as well.
He can hit a ball well. Who else? There's that youngster.
He's got a long name.
He just showed promise. Rinku Singh,
yes. So for the first match of the playoffs, I think it'll be a very good game. If Sunrisers need to get off to a good start in order to put themselves in a good position, and that's what they've been relying on all season. And if they can do that, I think they'll come out with a win.
I think Sunrisers will make it to the finals after tomorrow's game, and I think KKR will face RCB.
So you think RCB are going to be Rajasthan?
I think the form has just completely changed.
You can see that stark Rajasthan versus RCB. RCB started off so poor. They only won one game in 7 games was it? And Rajasthan only lost one game in 7 games or whatever it was. And now it's completely flipped. I don't know when the last time Rajasthan won a game was. I don't know the last time RCB lost a game was. So I think tomorrow is going to be a very good game. RCB going into it maybe as the slight favourites, going with the momentum and with their form. But again, Rajasthan, they have Trent Bolt, they have a good bowling attack. They have they've lost Butler, but also RCB have lost Jacks. So it could be a very good game. And you think RCB are going to win?
It's my team. I believe in them. I love these boys. They've done so well. It's incredible the turnaround. I just want this fairy tale ending. So I'm always going to back them. But I could be heartbroken. But at the same time, RCB fans watching this, remember, the boys have just done amazing. be happy.
You can be proud of what they've done.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so let's say that both happened, and it goes to Sunrisers and RCB.
No, we haven't talked about KKR RCB.
sorry, KKR and RCB.
Speaking of just leave that because RCB are going to win that.
Okay.
Stark's going to be taken to the cleaners again by Kohli.
Okay.
And let's just say what happens if it's an RCB SRH final in Chennai.
Oh!
The South Indian
derby for the final.
I'd hate my life. I wouldn't be able to watch. I've got PTSD.
We'll be watching it together.
We will be.
Let us know if you want to live stream that, by the way.
Yeah. Let's
not make any predictions.
Yeah, because we don't want to jinx.
Let's talk about each team's strengths and weaknesses. So I think RCB's strengths are obviously their top order,
their form,
and the momentum going into this. But you could also say that about Sunrisers.
Sunrise as well.
Top order, momentum going into this. So I think
the bowling as well has improved considerably.
It'll be a good game. It's been an amazing and very entertaining 2024 IPL season. So many high scores. The bowlers, you got to feel a bit bad for them. It's not been a bowlers tournament.
Yeah.
Very much a batsman's tournament. So, but guys, the playoffs start tomorrow for us at the time of this recording. Sunrisers versus KKR. Come on, my team. You've made me so proud this season. Let's take it home. And yeah, guys, let us know your predictions in the comments, whether you disagree or agree with anything we've said.
And let us know who you're supporting.
And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.